Mijn naam is Vivian Wang, ik ben 21 jaar en ik woon in Nederland. I have lived in Johannesburg, South Africa, Taipei, Taiwan, New Delhi, India. The reason why I had to move every 6 years is because of my dad's job. My dad works as a diplomat for the Taiwanese embassy, and for that reason we had to move all across the world, and each time without knowing where we're going to end up next time. The most difficult thing about moving around so much is probably rebuilding, because once you get used to something it feels like home, but when that gets taken away from you, you have to start over, you have to make new friends, you have to adjust to the climate of whichever country that you're in at that moment, you have to adjust to the local culture, you have to adjust to the school system that you will be switching into. There's a lot of readjusting and rebuilding things, you know. I say that I'm from Taiwan because I was born there, and that's basically the only reason why I say I'm from there, because my heart is not really there. I'm from this world, I guess. I don't have a specific place where I came from. I suppose it's whichever country that made me feel the most comfortable, and in that case, then I would say Holland is my favorite country, because here I have made a lot more friends than in the other countries that I lived in before. Here I feel like I can finally build a life for myself that could be permanent. In my spare time I like to read a lot, and I also like writing, because I think writing is a really wonderful way to express your feelings and emotions, and I often find it a really wonderful outlet for all my thoughts. Other than that, I actually enjoy solitude a lot, because it's comforting to not have to rely my happiness on other people, which could always change. So I actually have a lot of solitude. I have a lot of time to myself. I don't really speak to the people that I used to know from other countries anymore, because I rather just leave the past in the past, and it's difficult to connect with those people because the only way to connect is through Facebook, through WhatsApp, through sending photos to each other. All those things don't really constitute as really knowing someone anymore, because you don't get to see them face to face, which is different. And to make my life easier, I focus on my present day friends instead of trying to reconnect with old friends who I will most likely never see again. My dad and I usually don't take much with us, because we know that it's temporary. It's like moving into a hotel. You don't really take a lot of your personal belongings. You just go there with the things you need, and you try to build a life there by buying things there instead of bringing anything you have from home, because you don't think you're going to stay there forever. So it's all very temporary. My plans for the future is to stay in Holland, but like I said, it's quite a difficult choice, because there's a dilemma here, because I have to choose my family. My entire family lives in Taiwan, and to choose my family or to choose my future, which is staying here, which I think or I hope will make me happy, I don't know which to sacrifice. And therefore, my future is still a little bit uncertain, because it has been my entire life, so it's difficult for me to grasp that it's something definite, I guess. That's just not the theme of my life. Something definite, something permanent. So my future is always uncertain, and still now that's true.